Hey guys, welcome back to the channel for another slab reveal, and this is going to be video number 2. If you haven't already, make sure you check out the channel for video number 1, which should have been posted already. But this is going to be from our most recent card grading submission to Pure Graded X. Make sure you use the code CollectingRaj at puregradedx.com on your next card submission, and you will save yourself 15% on your card grading submission from them. But here we go. The first batch that I've recorded a video for came out really great, and I was very happy with it. So here's going to be batch number 2, and we're going to check these out and see what we get. So I'll go ahead and start over here on the right. It looks like yourselves a Britt Baker. All right, so this one's going to be a Britt Baker UD Canvas card that's hand-signed by Britt Baker, another recent acquisition of mine that's coming in at a solid 9. I'm very happy with that. I wish the autograph was done in a different, paint pen, something, but obviously I wasn't there to get this signed. Somebody else had it done, so pretty happy with it regardless. And to get a 9, I'm pretty okay, because canvas cards are almost impossible to get a 10 on. This is because there was a lot of production issues with those in terms of quality from Upper Deck. So definitely not mad at it for sure. So next up, we got ourselves, looks like some 95 Marvel Metal, and this one's going to be Spider-Man. It's going to be a Spider-Man Gold Blaster. This one's going to be number 12. Love these Gold Blaster cards from 95 Marvel Metal. Probably one of my favorite card sets ever, other than 95 X-Men. I like the label on that. Looks very clean. Coming in at 8. Again, kind of like with the first video, a lot of my 95 Marvel Metal stuff, I'm not surprised to get that kind of grade on. So pretty happy with that. It does look very nice. It does appear there might be a few scratches on here, so I may have to take a look at that a little closer once I get done with the video. But yeah, other than that, definitely love this card. Happy to have it slabbed up for sure. Let me go ahead and pull up the next one. We've got ourselves a John Cena versus Stone Cold Steve Austin Dream Matches card from 2017 Undisputed Tops. And I love the Undisputed cards for wrestling. They were probably some of my favorite WWE Tops cards. And this one hit at a 9.5. I am beyond happy with that. If you're going to have a card like that, getting a grade of that nature is great. Especially with it being Austin and Cena. That's just killer. Could be one of those things to kind of tuck away at some point, and maybe hopefully someday get them to maybe sign each side of it with a paint pen or something. That'd be pretty legit. Next up, we've got the one I was really dying, one of the ones I was really dying to get back, and that's going to be this American Dream Dusty Rhodes signed NXT 2006 Topps WWE Legends card. Having a Dusty Auto was always a big thing to me, and I was absolutely blown away when I had the chance to get this. And now I've got it, and now it's protected, and I'm more than excited to add this to my collection. An 8.5, again, happy as hell with that. And I know you're looking at thinking that there's some kind of an issue with the centering or anything on this card, and it's actually how these cards were designed. If you go online and look up any other singles of these being sold on the secondary market, I mean, all the cards from this particular Legends set had some kind of like weird design where either the top white bar was missing or the left bar was missing. So that's normal. Yeah, got an 8.5 and could not be happier. There we go. Big Dust. Love it. All right, next up we've got ourselves an Alexa Bliss from WWE Flagship, and this one's going to be the green parallel number to 199, coming in at a solid 9. Very, very nice. Like the label on there. Got the AI generated label on there. Very nice. Yeah, no complaints on that at all. I think a 9 is very, very fair on that card. Especially with Flagship being kind of one of the more, I don't want to say generic sets, but it's more massively produced, so it's a lot easier for those cards to have issues with them. Next up, we've got ourselves a Thank You Taker card from Topps Chrome Slam Attacks. Hit a 9 on this bad boy. And this one's numbered at a 99, and absolutely awesome. Happier than hell to get a 9 on that. Beautiful card. I know the centering's off just a tiny bit on it, which I kind of expected, so getting a 9 was right along lines of what I kind of figured I was going to get on that, so definitely a hell of a pickup on that one. Next up, we've got ourselves one again, just some more awesome 95 Marvel Metal stuff. This Venom 95 Fleer Marvel Metal. This is like the alternate M set that they did, and this Venom is definitely one of the cooler cards from that. It's kind of like the Venom Punisher stuff. I like the Venom style AI generated label there as well. And got ourselves an 8.5. Again, pretty okay with that. Can't say I was expecting much more. Yeah, very, very nice. Looks great. That's going to look awesome in our display. Let me get a snapshot of that real quick while I'm doing this, because, you know, got to post stuff to the socials, if you know what I mean. All right, next up we got ourselves a Green Lantern. This is like one of the black and white covers. We had one of the last video that was of Batman and Catwoman. This is Black Lantern of the Green Lantern. And this one has a very, very low mint number, which I absolutely love. Hitting in at 8.5, again, about what I expected. Didn't really have high hopes of being higher than that, just because I'm not too familiar with HRO stuff. So I wasn't sure how good their production quality was going to be from the get-go. And also, I'm always nervous about rounded corner cards anyways. There's too many possibilities for error. So 8.5, pretty solid on that, and that's about what I expected. So very, very nice pickup for that one. Next, we got ourselves a Topps Slam Attacks 2021 Alexa Bliss. This is from the Firefly Funhouse set. Got ourselves a 5.5, which is a little low for sure, but I can definitely see why. You know, it's got some rough edges on it. The card's not, you know, perfect, and you can definitely see where there's just a little bit of wear on the card. But overall, though, I love the label on it. Yeah, not the best grade on the planet, but it's going to look great in a display. And if you're a Bliss collector, I mean, why the heck not, right? So, great card. Very, very nice. All right, let's go ahead and go on over here to pile number 2. We're going to start off with our Silver Surfer. This is going to be our Gold Blaster from 95 Marvel Metal. And this one I can definitely see why it got a 7 rather than 8. There's a little bit of surface issue on it. Obviously, some edge stuff that I was already aware of whenever I first submitted it. But again, this will go with the other Gold Blasters that I submitted with this order, and to get a 7 on it, I'm still pretty damn happy. Love that Silver Surfer artwork on that card. Absolutely badass. Next up, we've got my WWE Topps Living Set, Bret Hart, signing that awesome pink paint pen, coming in at a 9. Absolutely happy about that too. This and the Dusty are probably my 2 favorite cards I sent in, and I'm absolutely stoked to get both of these back. Label looks awesome on that. Yeah, I couldn't be happier with this at all. Like I was glad it didn't come with, you know, too, you know, poppy or colorful. I really would prefer the card to draw most of the attention in terms of, you know, colors and brightness. So I think that's actually done very well. All right, next up we have got a Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. This is going to be the Elephant parallel from Panini Select, and we got ourselves a 10 on that bad boy. There you freaking go. That's what I'm talking about. Hands down, one of the coolest Ricky Steamboat cards I've ever seen in my life. Love it. Breathing the fire. Love the like fire design on the label as well. That's very, very cool. And got ourselves a badass 10 on it. There we go, ladies. All right. Next up, we got ourselves the Alexa Bliss Silver Limited Edition from 2021 Topps Slam Attacks, coming in at a 9.5. So this one definitely did much better than the Firefly Funhouse one did. I kind of expected it with this one. This one was pretty crisp when I obtained it originally. So pretty happy that it did get such a nice grade on it. But yeah, again, label matches very well with the card. Yeah, 9.5. That's very nice on that one. Oh, and there I am knocking my camera over. Excuse me, guys. All right, next up we got ourselves a Deadbolt. This is going to be the Power Blast from 94 Flair. Again, another one of my favorite card sets from the 90s. Love that Deadpool label. It's very cool. Got ourselves an 8. I'm very okay with that as well. I kind of expected that, kind of like with the Marvel Metal stuff. A lot of those cards I went over pretty heavy because I didn't want to submit something I knew was just going to get just dogged super hard. But yeah, that Deadpool is a beautiful card, and I love that it's basically set up to where the foil orientation of the card goes along with the label. And that's very, very nicely done. Nice 8 on that bad boy. All right. Next up, we've got ourselves the Gold Blaster of Wolverine at a 6.5. That one's a little lower than I had hoped for. I knew about there's a corner down here on the right, on the left side, that's a little boogered up. So I knew it was going to get docked a little bit, but I'm sure there's probably some edge stuff that I might have overlooked on that one. But again, I wasn't as harsh on looking over these before I sent these in, just because I wanted to get as many of the Gold Blasters that I had in my collection. I wanted them protected. So again, awesome label there. 6.5, not the best, but still pretty happy with it. All right, next we've got ourselves a Sarah Sutton auto. This is going to be one of the Doctor Who autos from Rittenhouse. Very simple label design to go along with the card, which I think is very appropriate. This one coming in at a 7, which I think for Rittenhouse stuff is pretty okay. Usually most of those, you can get, I've seen 9s on some of those, but it's really hard to get 10s on some of that stuff, just because of the way Rittenhouse just kicks stuff out. But beautiful card, nice clean auto. But yeah, I got 7 on the card and a 10 on the auto, so very clean. That looks very nice. That's going to display very well. Got ourselves another Doctor Who auto, and this one is going to be the Mary Tam auto. Again, got ourselves a 7.5, which again, pretty much about what I expected from Rittenhouse stuff. Again, auto is very clean on it, so I did get the solid 10 on the auto. Nice label on that too. The blue and blacks really stand out well with the color on the card. So yeah, very well done there. 7.5 on that one. And that's also not to mention the fact that those are like 21-year-old cards, by the way. All right, so here we go. Got Spider-Man at a 7.5. This is going to be the base card from 95 Marvel Metal. Again, about what I expected. Label looks real nice. Matches up with the card very well. Yeah, I can't really complain about that. These Marvel Metal cards have actually come out really nice with these labels, so I'm very happy with all of them so far. All right, this one's going to be the Wolverine from the Hunters and Stalkers set, much like the Deadpool that I submitted. Got ourselves an 8 on it. Again, about what I expected. 95 Flair Ultra X-Men was hands down my favorite card set, period, from the 90s. No question about it. Love the Wolverine on the label there. I mean, this set and the Sinister Observations from the same 95 X-Men set were my 2 favorite subsets. And I loved them. And this card and the Deadpool were my 2 favorites. So really awesome to get this and get it at 8. Even better. Can't beat it. Go ahead and slide those over a little bit. Next up, we got ourselves a Hulk. This is going to be the Hulk Gold Blaster from 95 Marvel Metal. Coming in again at an 8. So we're really killing it on at least getting these in with some near mint conditions. And I'm very, very happy about that. Because especially with cards this old, that's always gonna be your concern. Like, is it at least gonna be considered, at least good to fair? And then so for you to get, near mint to mint, like that's I'm pretty okay with that. Again, nice Hulk label there. Yeah, these Marvel Metal slabs are really turning out awesome. Pretty happy with them. Now we got ourselves a Jean Grey from the Gold Blaster set. If I can get to zoom in on the card instead of the Wolverine back there. Got ourselves a 7. A little lower than some of the other ones, but again, on a couple of these I did expect it because they're a tiny bit rougher. So yeah, very, very nice on that one. Label looks great with it. Yeah, no complaints. Very, 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 very clean on that one. And then this one's going to be the Wolverine base card from 95 Marvel Metal, coming in at an 8.5. Again, got the Wolverine style label there. And yeah, 8.5. Pretty much on point with what I was expecting with this one. I really liked the design of this particular card. And what it was, the artwork was just so unique, especially when compared to the rest of the artwork in the 95 Marvel Metal set. For some reason, this Wolverine always just stood out to me. So very, very awesome on that one. Next, we got ourselves a Toni Storm, former AEW Women's Champion from 2021 WWE Flagship, coming in at a 10, green, numbered out of 199. So very nice, hitting ourselves a 10 on that bad boy. Label match looks great with it. Couldn't be happier, getting a solid 10 on that one. Next up, got ourselves an Iron Man Gold Blaster from 95 Marvel Metal. Got the nice little Iron Man logo, Iron Man style label right there at the top. Coming in at 8, pretty much on point for what we expected again. I love these Gold Blasters. Just the whole design of the card, the aesthetic of it, the back of the cards. I just really have a fondness for this particular set. Next up, we've got ourselves a Venom from the Gold Blaster set from Marvel Metal. We got ourselves an 8.5 on it. Again, Venom style label there. Can't go wrong with it. It's just a classic card. Love it. All right, now we got ourselves a Mankind Orange Raw 25th Anniversary card from Topps Chrome Slam Attacks. And this one is numbered out of 25. And we got ourselves a freaking 10 on it. Hell yeah, there we go. I can guarantee this bad boy is going to get tucked away, and I'm going to take this and have Mick Foley sign it at some point, because that absolutely rocks. You know, nothing too crazy with the label. Very simple, nice color match. Good colors with the Browns matching up with his ring gear. I'm for it. That absolutely rules. Got ourselves another Doctor Who auto, and this one's going to be Louis Jameson, coming in at a 6.5, so a little lower than the other ones. But I did get the solid 10 on the actual auto quality, which I was hoping for. And again, about kind of what I expected. But also kind of like I said before too, you know, 20-plus-year-old cards. It's really difficult to get something close to a 10, you know, on something like this, even if you were the original owner and the thing never moved or went from box to sleeve or anything. But yeah, not bad. 6.5, I'll take it. Again, nice color match with the label. It's going to look really good with the other two. That's fantastic. All right, got ourselves another Alexa Bliss. This is going to be the Bronze Limited Edition from WWE Top Slam. And that one is coming in at a 10. So we got ourselves another freaking 10 on an Alexa Bliss. Yeah, good. Brother Hall's definitely going to be very, very happy with his Alexa Bliss returns on this one. Very, very nice. Again, label match looks really good with it. I like how I kind of got the little weird stripes off to the side like the card does. That looks very, very nice. So hell yeah, there we go. Got ourselves a 10. Next up, we got ourselves a Uncrowned Greatness Jake the Snake Roberts card from Topps Finest. Let's start off. This label, look at that. Rules. Just got the snake on there. Beautiful color match. Got ourselves an 8 on the card, which I'm pretty okay with. I knew this card was going to have a little bit of issues with it in terms of like centering and things like that once I originally submitted it. But I was happy to be able to get this card, you know, turned in, and when I got this thing originally signed, I was kind of hesitant to do that in the first place because it was a numbered out of 25, but I just kind of said screw it and went ahead and done it, and no regrets. That absolutely looks awesome. Go ahead and slide this over real quick. And next up, we've got the Deadpool from Palladium from the 2020 Skybox Marvel Metal set. No explanation needed on this. It's Deadpool. It's a Palladium card. It just rules. 8.5. There we go. Very, very nice. And then lastly, to round this out, we've got ourselves a pink Cora Jade numbered to 49 from Panini Select. And we got ourselves a 10 on that bad boy. There we go. That is a banger if there's definitely one. She's a hot prospect. I could definitely see this being a very nice investment piece. Again, great color match with the label. Very, very happy with that. So great returns on that second batch as well. So guys, thank you for checking out this video. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Collecting Garage. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it. And then also, do not forget, if you go to puregradedx.com and submit your cards for grading, use the code CollectingGarage at checkout and save yourself 15% on your submission. But thank you very much for checking out the video, and as always, have yourselves an awesome week.